Does God's rule against gay sex feel like a cruel test to you? Like he's testing us to see if we'll obey, even if it costs us something good? I get that question a lot from LGBT plus friends and allies, and honestly, I've wondered it myself. Because sometimes it doesn't really look like there's anything wrong with gay sex. So is God just holding out on us? But here's what I've realized. If God made rules just to test us, that wouldn't make him good. A cruel God wouldn't die on the cross for our sins. A God who is obsessed with teaching us how to follow him in ways that lead to fullness of life wouldn't be arbitrary like that. Instead, I think God made the world perfectly, gave humans choice, and then humankind eventually chose disobedience. And that disobedience bent everything. Our hearts, our desires, our bodies, even creation itself. And after that, everything about the once perfect world and people that God created was at least a little bit off. So then God looked back at his imperfect but still good world, and he noticed what would now bring us harm, either in the short term or in the long term. And because he is a good father who wants to help us avoid unnecessary pain, he warned us in his scriptures what some of those things are. God's lists of sins aren't random tests. They're a God who sees and knows all, who sees the proverbial hot eyes on the stove that we'll be tempted to touch and burn ourselves because they glow so magically, and because he loves us. He warns us, hey, just trust me. Don't touch the hot stove. He's not trying to control us. He's trying to protect us. But he doesn't just say what to avoid. He also shows us what to pursue. God also sees what ways of living will bring us the most joy and the most peace and the most meaning and satisfaction, even in the midst of a broken world. And in his scriptures, he also shares with us that advice, his advice for what we should pursue and say yes to experience fullness of life, like enjoying connection in the context of community and offering self-giving love to those around us and spending our lives to help make the poor and the needy more whole. So, no, I don't think God's advice not to engage in gay sex is arbitrary. From personal experience and from the witness of other believers, I know that following God's wisdom leads to more life. If you're curious how I know God's no to gay sex isn't arbitrary, comment or DM me the word personal, and I'll send you a video that unpacks my story, starting around minute 25.